Her husband abandoned her just 5 days after she was paralyzed, but her revenge was sweet. Listen to this girl's story of tragedy turned into an inspiring legend. That day, on her way home from work, a sudden accident completely turned her life upside down. When her husband heard the devastating news, he rushed to the hospital, only to find her lying there, surrounded by countless tubes and machines for over 24 hours. However, when she regained consciousness, the doctors told her that she was paralyzed. She thought her husband would be her strongest support, but he chose to divorce her just 5 days after she became paralyzed. The girl was in despair, crying all night, feeling helpless and lost. But then, one day, she suddenly had an epiphany. She told herself that she must fight back, but not in a negative way. This abandoned, heartbroken woman decided to stand up again. She began intense physical therapy and hired a strong and kind personal trainer. Surprisingly, sparks flew between them. It was a hopeful love story and a process of rebirth for the girl. 2 years later, they got married, and a few years after that, they had adorable children and built a happy family. Her ex-husband, seeing all this, was filled with regret and turned green with envy. He wanted to win back the woman he had abandoned, but it was all too late. The girl had moved on and achieved the best revenge in her own way. Without resentment, she lived her most brilliant life. As for her ex-husband, he could only stand there with endless regret.